Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Bernard Moore the third, with More on the Road, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Actually, going a little early today. Again, we're here live at Zion Tribe Missionary Baptist Church, 925 West Pearl Street, here in Jackson, Mississippi, where we give God all the praise, honor, and glory. I'm here upstairs. We're doing a community service like normally. Again, every last Saturday of the month, the church feed the community, provide goods to the community. So if you're in the neighborhood, 925 West Pearl Street, definitely come on out and look like, well, why are you not down there doing a thing? I kind of helped out at the beginning, did some stuff behind the scenes, but not out front right now because I wanted to come and talk with you guys. So that's the reason why I'm not out there right now. I'm here chatting with you guys. With More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. It is a beautiful day here in the house of the Lord. The Lord has made. Let us continue to rejoice and be glad in it. I thank you guys for joining me this day. Has a lot of exciting news to talk about. If you definitely like to be a part, you can hit us up via social media, or you can log on to our website to find more information about More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more, as you can see on the shirt, nothing but more. That's our slogan, our logan. It's something that we follow by. That's a family trait thing that I've created, dealing with more and more sports management, as well as with myself. Nothing but more. We try to provide more of us to you, more service to you, things that we are a part of. Again, this is what we're about, more and more sports management. Again, you want more information, log on to our website, www.mms-management.com. You can find more information about what we're doing, some events that we're part of, some community things that we've done. You can like us via social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can get all the information on our website to get directly to us. Man, just want to sit here and talk about some NBA, right? Game five of the Eastern Conference, uh, between the Heat, the number two team, Miami, the number 18 playing, fighting hard to stay alive to make it to the finals of the NBA Finals. Miami is leading the series 3-2. Game 6 tonight. Miami tip off at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Tune in to TNT for more information. Is it TNT or ABC? Yeah, TNT, excuse me. Tune into TNT for your local cast or whatever station, network, cable company, provider, streaming service that you have to tune in and watch the game. Now, I'm a Bulls fan, which I've already stated, in which they were put out by the Miami Heat. And the play-in term, the Bulls defeated the Raptors, and they had to go face the Miami Heat, in which they were defeated. I know, again, go back to the game with DeRozan's daughter screaming when they shooting free throws, made them miss. But he didn't want to take her to Miami because he didn't want her to miss school. You should. Now I'm joking. Hey, though, that father education is very important. I cannot knock. But the Miami Heat still in it. They were up to came back and took two games, games 4 and game 5, which leads to game 6. If Miami to go ahead and finish it out in Miami, and that's what I was looking with the, and that's what thinking. Boston want to go ahead and get an early vacation. So since they're down in Miami, they want to stay down in Miami, enjoy the beach, party, all the good stuff, while Miami, the Heat, continue to go on and play in the conference finals. As of right now, the Denver Nuggets are sitting waiting for the winner series, which the first game will tip off June the 1st. I think June the 1st is a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. June 1st, they're waiting for the winner of this series. So they're resting up, getting their bodies together, which they took out the brooms and house cleaned the Los Angeles Lakers, which was another play-in team. So the teams, they came in and they well, so they took it to a far extent what we expected. But the Lakers, those kind of questioning the Lakers. Man, it was something with Lakers. They started off good. Well, before the season even started, uh, people, the reporters, the analysts, the fans were speaking that the Lakers will make it to the finals this year. They're going to win it, all that good stuff. And they came out playing well the first half of the season before the All Star break, and then after the All Star break, they took a decline. Injuries, trade deadline coming up, and they was trying to figure out what can they do. They got rid of some players and was trying to figure out who could we bring in to help fill a void, to help LeBron, AD, going in and out. At the season, the Lakers really played well. Won, they were on a winning streak to help them to get into the playoffs, which in the playing game, they fought hard to make it into the top 10 teams on the Western Conference to get to that playing game, in which they played well. They won. They did what they had to do. Made it over to the West Conference Finals, in which they were swept by the Denver Nuggets. Now, some people look at the Lakers. They were slow. They had all that talent and they couldn't win. I'm not a Lakers fan. So again, everybody knows that I'm a Bulls. Well, people know I am a Bulls fan. I still say the Lakers did what they can do. They played well. They fought through a lot of injuries. They came out and made it this far, but they ran out of gas once they went up against the Denver Nuggets. Denver just completely swept in. So Denver is in Colorado right now, resting, checking out the Appalachian Mountains. Yes, not the Appalachian Mountains, the Rocky Mountains. Hold on, is it? Yeah, the Rocky Mountains. Oh, man, get my geography class together. So I apologize. My geography teachers don't know what part of the country I'm talking about, but they're just relaxing right now, getting their bodies together for June the 1st, which is Thursday, will tip off of the conference final, in which they will play the first game in Denver, since Denver is the number one team. And the Boston's in the Heat, they're the number two and the number eight. So the higher seed team gets the home court advantage. So I think they will start off in Denver. Game one will be played in Denver, but we'll just see what happens, who the Denver Nuggets will face. Wow, but it has been it has been interesting season uh to go this thus far. What is taking place in these series. I mean, in these series. So yeah, the Nuggets will host game one first at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on ABC. So the Nuggets are sit back, waiting, watching what plays out. But I never thought the Nuggets would be in this position that they're in right now. So kudos to the Nuggets and what they're doing. I'm just being honest. I would never think that the Nuggets would be in a position that they're in right now. Number one seed, playing in a conference final of the Denver Nuggets do. It's been a minute, but you can tell that the Nuggets they really played hard. I said the Lakers were not trying to go down easily, as you can look at the last game, 111 to 113. So I can tell that the Nuggets, the Lakers, they weren't trying to go out easy. They were trying to fight as best as they could, but they just come with that dub. Now I'm looking at the Nuggets roster. Michael Porter Jr., who's a good guard, not forward. He's a pretty decent player. DeAndre Jordan at the center. And then I can't remember. Don't want to jack up his name. No, Kila Jokic. He's been carrying the Nuggets so far. Him and along with him, Jamal Murray, another guard. So they're pretty. I'd say not saying top brand basketball players, but they have good key players to come out and play Nugget basketball to put them in a position where they are right now. The number one team playing in it and the NBA Finals, waiting to play in the NBA Finals. So they put together a team to play to where they are right now. So kudos to the Nuggets and this coaching staff of what they're doing. Hey, continue to do what you do. I know everybody did not expect you to reach where you are. Coach Malone and the great Popeye Jones. I remember Popeye when he was playing. He had an odd looking shot, but he did what he did. to survive in the NBA. Now he's coaching. He's an assistant coach with the Denver Nuggets, coaching in the NBA Finals. So Popeye, kudos to Popeye, Coach Malone, and his staff. Kudos to you guys. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more. Like I said, you can see the shirt. So we have nothing but more. Oh no! Shout out to my guy, Jeffrey Jeff Parker, who made the shirt for me. Well, I am historical clothing apparel. So my guy Jeffrey, shout out to you, Jeff, for making the shirt for me. Now you know I'm gonna have to get with you. I need some more shirts. I need some more of these shirts. So go ahead and get the printing screen ready. That's all I want on front of it. Nothing but more. It's different colors from different sizes, so I can give to my family. That's what we finna brand. If we got to build the brand, and we building a brand with nothing but more. So that's the brand that we're about to greatly build with more and more sports management. Now, continue on talking about sports. I know some people look and say, "No, this is a sports show." I am part of sports. I love sports. Sports is what I do. Sport is not about what I do, but sports is what helps me to do what I need to do. I got excuse me because I'm trying to get this video to show up that I am trying to get to play soon. So bear with me just a few moments while I get this together so we can continue to talk about sports. But that's not all we're about. So why you continue to talk about sport? Well, I want to say, um, just celebrated another birthday. Happy birthday to me. I don't look at birthdays as a major celebration because the Lord has blessed me with this day. The Lord has blessed me to be who I am. Lord has blessed me a whole lot, and I am proud to say that I celebrated another day. Each day to me, I say is a birthday because it's a new day. It's a new day. As I say, have to be born again in Christ and born again in each day. Yesterday is gone. Can't go back and change the past. But wanted to talk to you about some sports. Now, NFL season is getting kicked off. I know that some of us are watching the USFL and the XFL. XFL just finished their season. The DC Destroyers lost to I can't think of what team they played. The DC Destroyers. They lost. They played in the XFL championship game. I know DC Destroyer because the coach Barlow, and then I have a one of the players, offensive lineman I know. Actually, he was on our radio show last week, this past Tuesday on ESPN Talking Sports Live with Rob J, Larry Nix, myself, and Beeve on the board. That tunes in every Tuesday on 105.9 FM The Zone, which we will not have a show this Tuesday due to the fact of we have baseball, high school baseball championships are coming. So the station will air the local high school baseball championship. So no show next week for ESPN Talking Sports Live, but definitely tune in on 1059 FM The Zone as we talk sports at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rob J, Larry Nix, myself, and Beeve on the board is more of a comedy sports show, but it is full of excitement. So definitely tune in as we talk sports with them. Yes, again, I have one of the offensive linemen, Demarcus Haynes. He was a guest on the show. He plays for the DC Destroyers, and again, they lost the conference championship game. Not the conference, the league championship game. I cannot remember the team that they played. I don't know. It's I'm drawing a blank on that. But however, they lost. Now the USFL is going on right now. So definitely tune into some of the USFL games. I think they're playing on Fox Sports, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely tune in to some of those games. Uh, Getting ready to gear for the NFL season. Just had the draft. Bryce Young went out number one quarterback. Man, I forget what team who drafted him. Wow, that's something. Who did draft Bryce Young? Quarterback out of Alabama. Man, why am I drawing a blank? Oh well, it is what it is. But definitely looking forward to the upcoming NFL season with the new quarterbacks in their new hometowns. Looking at the Lions quarterback Hendon Hooker, who played last year for the Tennessee. Not Tennessee. I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm thinking about the Tennessee Titans quarterback. So I'm thinking about the Tennessee Titans quarterback. They drafted the quarterback of Liberty, playing with them. Yeah, Hendon Hooker is going to the Detroit Lions. He from a website. It just kind of picked up on me, kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, Hendon Hooker. Looking forward to seeing his career done well at Tennessee. I had a torn ACL. He defeated Alabama in a pretty decent game, a pretty strong game during his college career. And I actually know a few coaches up there with Tennessee Volunteers. But there's a report on NFL.com stated the Lions rookie quarterback Hendon Hooker need preparing himself mentally for OTAs amid recovery. Like I said, he torn ACL the latter part of the season, his college career, and he was drafted first round by the Detroit Lions. So definitely looking to his career to see what he is going to do this upcoming season. So looking forward to watching that season. But definitely stay tuned for more NFL news that are coming up. The guys are reporting to mini camps, getting ready to start. You got a few guys, DeAndre Hopkins looking for a landing spot. The Jaguars, ETN is looking to embrace his new role with the new additions of running backs with the Jaguars, who was a sleeper team. They came out and won their division, made it to the playoffs. But that AFC, what was the AFC South? The Jaguars, the Titans, the Texans, and who is that other team? Jaguar, Titans, and the Colts. That division was kind of up and down. New quarterback changes, new whole lot. What you would think Tennessee, the Titans would have won that, but they did not. I think with the loss of Travis Henry throughout the season, they kind of made them turn a little different. But we'll just see what takes place this upcoming season. So they got a new season finna take place. NFL kickoff new season. So we're gonna see who's gonna do what. So again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More Sports Management. And if you'd like to be a part of the show, you can log on to our website, www.mms-management.com for more information. And you can definitely like our social media page, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information. Now, this is something that a lot of us is not talking about, the Major League Baseball. Man, this season is it's kind of up there. You see a lot of the teams there. A lot of teams are battling out for wins. They like some good hitting, good pitching. Now, when are they going to take a look, see if there are any steroids going on? This is my now. I know the guys. I can't say that I know heard accusations them juicing up. Now, I wasn't there in the locker room with them, so I can't say if it's true or not. But if a guy really gets in the weight room, lift weights, and do what he's supposed to do, maybe he can get stronger and then invade a good ball placement and knock the ball out the park instead of saying, no, got to watch, got to do a test. He may be juicing up. So I don't know. So it's a lot of hitting going on right now. Aaron Judge and some of the other players, not Aaron Judge. Yeah, is it Aaron Judge? Yeah, Judge with the Yankees. A lot of good hitting going on right now. So are they saying that these guys juicing now? Who knows? Just look at new proper nutrition, good weight training going on right now, good workout. So I wouldn't put it all on to my these guys juicing, but there's a lot of good hitting, good pitching going on right now. So look at the pitches. Some of these jokers throwing 100 plus miles per hour each pitch. I know it's not, but you can say majority of the pitches are 90 and above. So take a look at some of the pitchers too. Now, don't just look at the hitters. But baseball season is in full effect. It's in midway. Again, a lot of teams are way above 500, but you still have some teams struggling. But it's a lot of teams above 500. Looking at the Oakland A's, they're 10-43. They're who's facing. I mess with Rob J. He's an Astros fan facing the Houston Astros tonight. First pitch at for 7 minutes after 4 Eastern Standard Time. The Astros are 29-21. See, they're right there almost at that 500. They're a little above 500. And looking at some of these standings, the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles, both of Uh, both of them 32 and 18, 33 and 18, so way above 500. That's probably around the 80% win total. So you can say that they're really playing some baseball. So definitely look at baseball right now. You don't know who's going to come out and be holding up the World Series trophy. So definitely take a look at baseball. There's a lot of good baseball going on. I want to get to you guys and talk about other something that something that's going on in society right now. It's about employment. For some of those that know, yes, I have my own company. Yes, more sports management, and I am employed by Hines County Hines County Sheriff's Office Detention Service, and I am the recruiter for the Hines County Sheriff's Office Detention Service. And I go out and try to find potential applicants, potential detention officers to work with the Hines County Sheriff's Office. I've talked to a lot of people, conversed. I've gone to community events. I've gone to job fairs. I've worked through numerous of employment agency, attempted to reach potential applicants. Some of them they are inspired to work. Some of them, yeah, you kind of give and take some of them, and some are just, man, I don't feel like working. The government's gonna take care of me, or I'm gonna be taken care of by somebody. Employment numbers based off of the surveys with the Win Job Center and Department of Employment. God, what is that department? The department that keep a track of employment and looking at the numbers of companies that are hiring and people that are working, paying taxes, entering for employment. They said unemployment rate is down. It's not at a concerned number. This unemployment rate is kind of what it is. What it is now. I know of a lot of companies that are hiring from law enforcement, the medical profession, education, restaurants, any type of service that they provide to the community. There's some private companies that are fully staffed. There's some small companies that are fully staffed that they want to keep things at a good number where they feel that they can continue to do their that they can continue to do what they are, the service that they're providing. There's some companies that are still doing it. Now, so I can't say that everybody is hiring, but you can tell which ones that are hiring and which ones that are not. Again, some private companies, they're not hiring. They want to stay at a certain number. They're going to be fine with it. There are some schools that are fully staffed. That's good. Kudos to them and to the leadership of what they're doing. But there's still a lot of places that are still hiring that are in need of employees. Now, for those that don't want to just work, they want to just sit at home or sit in the community, sit on the porch and do nothing but waste a lot of money. I would advise just come on up and find a job. There's something for you to do. Now, some people don't want to work because they don't want people to tell them what to do. Whatever you do, you still have to answer to somebody, whether you're the owner, whether you're a supervisor, whatever, you still have to answer to someone. And whatever you do, whether it's the government or whether it's the legal acts, you still have to answer somebody to do your business. I would encourage, go out and find a job. Go out and be productive individuals in society and the community. Now, I know there's some that are retired. I even know some individuals that are retired from working the amount of number of years where they reach retirement. Some of them are still doing community things, or they're still doing a little part-time work. Like now, again, I'm a minister here at Zion Tribe Missionary Baptist Church, and there are a lot of retirees here at my church, and they're still doing things in the community, and they're still doing the part-time work. They probably retire from their main job, whether it's with the state, the federal education, some type of place where they can retire. Corporation, and they're retired, but they're still doing things in the communities. Like they're still being involved. Don't just go home and be a couch potato, just sit around and do nothing. I would say continue to be productive individuals in the community. So go out and be productive. Now, but there are some individuals that rather do things wrong and correctly, steal, kill to make ends meet. I'm kind of lost on that. You would rather go out and do something wrong than to listen to somebody say, "Hey, well, you can do a job comfortably." Now, some work is not comfortable work for those that are working in construction, for those that are working outside in this inclement weather. The weather changes: hot one day, cold the next, is raining, storm, whatever. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to deal with those particular elements because I know I used to work outside growing up. I was a buggy. My first job, I want to say, was at Second Save on Ellis Avenue. I was a bugger. I wanted the buggy boys to go out and get the baskets and bring them back into the store. Man, that was something, especially it was during the summer, during the hot time. Go out to get those buggies, bring them back in. Then I was helping inside the store. Hey, it's cool. It's a good temperature inside the store. I'd rather work inside the store than working out in the parking lot getting those buggies. And see, now they have this thing with the buggies. Now you can have one of those electric buggies, the one you push the button in, and the thing you still have to guide it, but you have somebody else pushing. The only thing you're doing is just guiding it. Or you have the one with that cord that hook up on one buggy, and then you walk up to the front and you put that way. That now I wish I would have had that when I was doing it. Hey, then I wouldn't have no problem with going out there getting those buggy. I would probably been knocking the buggies and things out. But hey, that's what I did. I did it the hard way, had to push those buggies, and sometimes try to get a real big long line so you can go ahead and knock it on out. That didn't go too well all the time. So you probably sometime possibly potentially kind of binged up on somebody's car, but I can't recall ever binging up on somebody's car. But I know it was a struggle sometimes trying to push 40, 50 baskets at one time with this big long line, and then the wheels wanted to do what they wanted to do sometimes. So yes, it was a struggle trying to do that. But hey, you had to make it happen because that's what I was paid to do. Then once I did that, they told me go inside, restock, and chef as they call what they call it, blocking the shelves, to bringing everything up front so that the consumer can see the products instead of looking all the way back behind it, trying to find and see if they have any more of the products that they were looking for. So you had to go into what they call block and restock it and help bag the groceries. Like I said, stronger and stuff as a young man and when I was in high school. But the thing is, I wanted to get some things. I didn't want to put all the burdens on my parents with buying me clothes and things that I wanted. So guess what? I had to go out and earn my own money. Now, some parents tell their children that you said, no, we got you covered. We got you taken care of. So you don't have to work. I want you to focus on school. I want you to enjoy your child life. Some individuals have that luxury, but some they have that luxury, but they still want to work. Hey, and I applaud them for that. So the parents have to make an adjustment. But the one thing some parents looking like, man, I gotta take this joker to work. But at least they're out doing something productive. At least they're out being productive, wanting to earn their own keep, earn their own money. So parents, sometimes we have to make sacrifice for our children that we don't want to make. Cause I know sometimes my children they be asking me do this, Dad, can we do this? Like, man, I'm tired. Working, constantly doing stuff, constantly being involved in stuff. Then they want to come out and say, hey, they want to do this. But the sacrifice and the love that we have for our children, sometimes parents just do it. So kudos to that mom, that dad that gets very little sleep, that gets very little peace time because they're constantly doing things for their family, constantly doing things to prepare a better future for their family. So I applaud you guys for that. I know how it feels, but I know to some extent some people work 24 hours a day and then probably get 30 minutes of sleep and then they're back at it again. But take care of yourself. Most important, definitely take care of yourself. I definitely want you here to help us out to do what we have to do in society. So kudos to y'all, man. I give y'all two thumbs up and a high five for all that you do, providing for your families. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sportsman. Nothing but more is definitely what we are. For more information, you can take a look at our website, www.mms-management.com. Now back to employment. there are a lot of places that are hiring. As we're hiring at the Hinds County Sheriff's Office. For more information, you can log on www.hindsso.org. Find out career jobs that we have: detention officer, patrol deputies, court security bailiffs, dispatch officers. So definitely take a look, and you can contact me. My information is on. You can look us on social media: Hinds County Sheriff's Office or Hinds County HCSO recruitment. Definitely take a look for more information. Jobs in reference to the Hinds County Sheriff's Office Detention Service. Now, in reference to employment, again, I'm definitely talking about the workforce sector right now. Some jobs do not pay a lot of money. It does not. You'll never be paid what you're truly worth at any job. I would say that you'll never be paid what you're truly worth at any job. Just remember that. And also, don't just look at it for the money wise. I know that you have a living, that you have to take care of your personal needs or necessities, things at your home or your living arrangement, as well as your family. I understand that. But don't just look at a job based off of the monetary gains or the salary, the compensation that you will receive. Because some jobs that they make a lot of money, it comes with a lot of headaches. So every job is not a good job just based off of looking at the salary wise. So be mindful of that. You had professional athletes that making millions of dollars. They going out really giving their bodies to make those millions of dollars, thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. And at the end of their career, someone may look back like, man, I did all that. I'm hurt. I'm bruised up. I can't enjoy life. But it is what you sign up for. For those individuals, like in those individuals that are working and custodian that are cleaning up, they're not making a lot of money. I wonder why they're not making a lot of money. Why they're not making a lot of money? They help keep the buildings and stuff clean. They make sure that everything is sanitized. They make sure that everyone is clean, that they got to use the buildings, make sure that the toilets, the restrooms are clean. So why are they receiving the lowest compensation in the entire building? Education, teachers, educators are those individuals, teachers are those individuals that help create, that help mentor, that taught the CEO, that taught the president how to count, how to use proper sentence structure, how to read, no, things along the line, basic things of life. The teacher, your parents, they taught you all that, but they're the ones that make the less money. And it is a profession. It is a profession that we still need more educators because we need to continue to teach the future. We need to continue to teach the present to prepare us for our future. Whether it is in grade school, whether it's secondary school, whether it's collegiate level, or it's at the college level, or whether it's some type of training to help better you to do your job. Why the teachers are still those individuals that still in that profession that where it's is something that people don't want to get into because they're looking at monetary wise. Again, don't just look at jobs based off of money. Look at jobs because it's something that you desire to do. Look at look at jobs as something that you want to do to help make a difference. Look at jobs where you feel that you can grow internally within the company as well as you can grow uh spiritually, mentally as well. Hey, I help make. Look at job because you enjoy doing what you're doing. Whatever you do, have fun at it. That's why I said if you have fun doing what you do, so fast they go by so fast. You're just like, man, we just started, man. It's almost time to go. When you have fun, when you enjoy, because when you're out, I'm just gonna say this: when you're out at the club with your friends, or when you're out at a bar, when you're out at a party, or just gathering, when you're having fun, it's like, man, where did this time go? You just because you're not focusing on what you're really doing, you just focusing, you're focusing, you're in tuned into the moment as well that you're not looking at time, you're not looking at what you're doing, you're just enjoying the moment. There's laughter, there's enjoyment, all that good stuff, a positive energy, a positive vibe. So you're not looking at what you're doing. You look like, man, we just knocked this whole thing out. So I know sometimes when people during the historical times when our ancestors that were out working in the fields, that were working at home, somebody get to singing a song or singing a hymn and whatever, they're focused on what they're doing, but that hymn or that song is a distraction of distraction, not really focused on what they're doing, just doing what they do, what they have to do to continue to go on to get by. Because if you come in, I know growing up, my mother, she always played the radio. It was a radio we had in what we call the living room, the family room. It's almost the center part of the house, but the way that the speakers were placed, she could be the radio, the speakers that are in the family room, the living room. She's either in the kitchen or she's back in her bedroom or she's in a bathroom cleaning up. You heard it throughout the house. And so as we were sleeping, my mother come turn the radio on. We knew it was time to get up and help clean. Now, did we want to get up? No, nobody wants to get up and help clean up, but we did get up, help clean up because of the music. And then you jam in, don't listen to whatever song they were listening to. Cameo, Key Sweat. That's the main things ones I can remember. Cameo and some few other music songs that she used to listen to. But I know Cameo and Key Sweat, the main ones that really plays that's still almost ingrained in my memory from her growing up and while we was cleaning up. So we heard that and that the morning out. That knocked the workout. We got it done. So I know when you hear somebody doing so they want to listen to music to get energized, say, hey, go for it. But sometimes just be respectful of what you're listening to because I don't want to hear all this boot the bang, the bang, the bang, the shoot 'em up and all that other rap or whatever that nonsense stuff. Sometimes I really don't want to hear that. Me personally, but I know some people that's what they vibe to. No, I don't want to hear all this stuff. Just give me some good music, just some instrumental with some nice beats and stuff onto it. We can go ahead and knock it on out. But definitely get yourself into the groove. Enjoy the time of what you're doing. So go out for those that are not working, those that are listening, those that are looking and tuned in. If you know someone that is not that is searching for a job, go to the Win Job Center, go to the unemployment office. There's a lot of places where you can find job. Go to Indeed.com, go to jobs.gov, go to nowhiring.com. There's a lot of places where you can find work because I know there's a lot of places where you can find jobs. Just drive around or walk around, especially to these local department stores. I'm not going to name these stores because they're not part of the show, but I know Indeed. I really like Indeed.com. Go to local stores, go to your restaurants. They are hiring. And you may look like, man, I want to work in a restaurant. It is an opportunity for you to start something because you can go to a restaurant, a place that you did not want to work, but you know you needed a job to help finance some things. And you never know who you may meet because CEOs, HR directors, they all eat. And if you come in and provide a good service, they're going to ask you, hey, how you doing? Do you enjoy doing what you do? I know how that goes. They're going to swindle you because I've done it before too. They're going to talk to you, hey, man, do you enjoy doing what you're doing? Well, hey, this is, I don't know if you like an advancement or like to talk, see how you can be a part of our stuff as well. So I know how that goes. So that's what I say. Definitely go find your job, but you never know who you're going to bump into where you are. So I would advise definitely just go ahead and get it done because again, you never know who you may bump into. Now I want to talk about the word leadership. Again, this is more on the road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we are. Again, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our website. To get all of our social media links because you can just click all the way down to the bottom and you'll see it, click on the links and then take you directly to our social media channel so that you can be a part of what we are doing. Now, talk about leadership and working. Good leadership would definitely encourage your employers, regardless of how much of monetary compensation that they receive. If you come in and provide good leadership and show your employers that you care as a leader, that can definitely help you take a long way. I work for some good leaders, and I work for some bad leaders, and I work for some questionable leaders. But me being who I am, sometimes I still had to do the work because I had responsibilities that I had to do, and that can definitely help you build yourself up to help you be a better leader. Because when you're working for a good leadership, when you're working with concerned leadership, that can teach you what you need to do. Because when you're working for those different type of leaderships, you win an opportunity to present yourself when you become a leader. So again, sometimes there are all those different like type of leadership. Sometimes know that you don't want to work for it, but it is good to get a taste of it so you know how not to be. So leadership is definitely very important. So all the leaders that are looking, that are listening, leadership is very important. So I would advise you definitely provide good leadership and definitely provide respect to your employers. Watch how you talk, speak to them as well, because that goes a long way. And bring all of that together. I want to talk about a word that I consider is a word that's something that can help a lot of people and employment working, also information. Affirmation. Affirmation is a noun. I'm not sure if you can hear because I just played it via the speaker through the computer, so I'm not sure if you can hear. It is a noun. It's an active instant affirming state of being affirmed. Assertion, the assertion that something or is true. This is one that I definitely like. Something that is affirmed, a statement or proposition that is declared to be true. Now, I know some people here understand words of affirmation, positive words of affirmation. Some people can have negative words of affirmation. Like I said, with the third definition, something that is affirmed, a statement or proposition that is declared to be true. So continue to provide your workers positive words of encouragement. When they do something wrong, don't belittle them or degrade them, talking mean to them. No, just talk to them. Just speak with them. Now, if you talk to them in a calm, in a good tone voice, some people say, no, that is not humble. What's the word am I trying to say? That is not strong enough for you to talk to someone at a calm voice. I played for some coaches throughout my playing career, basketball coach, and he coached me football as well. The late Harrison Howe. He's my ninth grade basketball coach, and he's my receiver coach in football. He was one of the ones that did not yell, but he had a low, rugged voice. He did not yell. All right, I go hit the baseline, and he talked calm. No, I said he didn't yell. He really didn't yell. I don't know if he did yell, if it was gonna completely knock out his voice or what. But I know he did not yell at us. But he just talked to us in a calm way and a tone that very well. I can't talk like him right now, but we accomplished what he needed for us to accomplish. When we had to run, we ran. When we had to get ourselves together straight and on the court, we got ourselves together straight on the court. Then because he talked low, but he just talked with a commanding voice. What I said wasn't loud and all. It wasn't loud. I said that much, but he talked and did what he did, and so that's why I say, as leaders, we should not have to come in and yell at individuals or try to belittle them. Just talk with them. Just talk to your workers or the members of your organization or you as a leader, your subordinate. Just talk with them. Don't come in and yell and belittle them because sometimes that can turn people off because you never know what they're personally going through outside of what you're involved in. And if you continue to belittle them, they may just come into a shell and not come out that shell. So sometimes people want to be able to things that are positive, that are providing encouraging words. So as a leader of an organization or as a supervisor, provide individuals with positive words, words of encouragement, words that can help them to get to. Now, so again, we have some bad leaders, we have some crazy leaders, and we have some good leaders. So provide them with positive words to definitely get the job done. Now, I want to come to you guys and talk to you about what we got going on here. Now, I always got something going on. Y'all already know. about what we do at More and More Sports Management. This is all what we do about. I have 3 events coming up. The Coaching Cancer Benefit Basketball Game, Old School Hoop Fest, and Holy Patrol Hoops. You can definitely go to our website to learn more information about that. I definitely would like for you definitely be a part of. As you can go to the website, you can follow us on social media. It is on social media. You can click on the QR code. It'll take you directly to our website, or you can go to the website. It'll take you, and you see the badges. You'll see the logos. Definitely click on those badges and logos, and you will see where we are with those. You will see how to get to the links of what we're doing. Now, I'm just explaining to you different events about. See, the Coaching Cancer Benefit Basketball Game. It will take place July the 14th at Pearl High School in Pearl, Mississippi. That's 500 Pearl Cove. Is it Pirate Cove? 500 Pirate Cove in Pearl, Mississippi. This game will benefit the Susie G. Coleman Central Mississippi Breast Cancer Organization and the Butterflies by Grace Design by Faith. These are organizations that we're working with to help fundraising for them so they can provide resource and research to help those individuals that are involved in domestic violence as well as with breast cancer. Now, I'm gonna say this about domestic violence. Domestic violence is not anything. Is not only directed towards females. It is directly towards the entire family. So don't just look at say, well, now domestic violence does not affect men. Yes, it does. It affects men as well because sometimes, majority of the time, domestic violence is caused by a male figure. So definitely be a part of it. And men, we get breast cancer too. Men can get breast cancer as well. So don't just look at say, now that's a female thing. Now men can get breast cancer too. So definitely come be a part of. Calling out my coaches from middle school, high school, collegiate, professional, or any former coach that just want to be a part of it. Now I'm not telling you come out put drop 40 on anybody. I'm just telling you come out, have fun, provide a source of entertainment. It's all for fun and leisure to help raise funds for these organizations that we're working with. And again, July the 14th at Pearl High School, 500 Pirate Cove in Pearl, Mississippi. For more information, you can click on the QR code or go to the website to learn more information about it. Taking place July the 14th here in Pearl, Mississippi. It is in conjunction with kind of part of the coaches clinic that will take place that particular week. So it's not part of the coaches clinic. It's just tied to it. The coaches you in town. So with the Mississippi Association of Coaches, coaching clinic, you in town. So come on, let's put on some hoops real quick. Come on, play some basketball. The next we have July the 29th. The Old School Hoop Fest will comprise of former JPS scholar athletes, basketball players, male and female, taken to the court. Come on out, have fun. Fundraiser for JPS Athletics. Proceeds from this game will go to JPS Athletics to provide our scholar athletes and our coaches with a financial gain where they could potentially go to clinics, pay for clinics, and provide them to provide products or uh, equipment that they need for our scholar athletes from any sport. So don't just look at say that it's only for basketball. No, the funds for this will go directly to JPS Athletics. To they provide things for their particular coaches and scholar athletes. Again, take place July the 29th at Lanier High School, home of the Mighty Bulldogs. What is it? I think I'm doing it correct. 833. Definitely come on down again. The QR code for that as well. Then finally, the Holy Patrol Hoops will take place August the 6th at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Sawyer Road in Jackson, Mississippi. This game is for our law enforcement, social service workers, politicians, and our religious clergy leaders. Definitely come on, take it to the court. Fundraiser. This game fundraiser will proceeds from this game will go to Operation Shoestring. I know I stated before that I only thought Operation Shoestring was a kitchen pantry, was a pantry to provide in foods and goods to the community, but they provide much more. I just learned that earlier this year at an event I went hosted by Operation Shoestring. So this is what encouraged me, inspired me to do what I'm doing because Operation Shoestring, the shoestring brings our shoes and stuff together so that they can stay on our feet. So we're bringing the community together so that they can continue to provide the resources that they do for the community, from youth after school programs to parenting class. There's a lot of resources that they have. So definitely take a look at Operation Shoestring if you want to learn more. Location on Bailey Avenue. Is that Bailey? I think that's Bailey Avenue. It may not be, because that it changes. So I may be wrong about what street, but I know it's, you can get to it somewhere. It's at Gallatin Street. One of them streets. I'm kind of bad. I'm kind of messing up on my direction right now. Forgive me. Please forgive me. Again, definitely stay tuned for more information. If you would like more information, you can take a look at the websites to be a part of the 3 events that are taking place July the 14th at Pearl High School in Pearl, Mississippi, July the 29th at Lanier High School in Jackson, Mississippi, and August 6th at Hillcrest Christian School in Jackson, Mississippi. I definitely like for you. I definitely be a part of these events to come help support these organizations that the proceeds from the games will go to. For more information, you can look on our website how to contact myself, as well as sign up for those different events. So definitely be a part of it. And if you like, there are advertising opportunities, there are sponsorship opportunities for you as well. So definitely be a part of it. Man, this is wonderful. This is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We're here live at Zion Tribe Missionary Baptist Church. Now, if you're looking for a church home or a place to come fellowship, I know that some of us have strayed away from church due to the fact we're afraid of just COVID. But you will go to work, you will go to the grocery store, you will go to barbecue, because I know some people having some barbecues or some outings this weekend because of the 3-day weekend of Memorial Day coming up. So I know y'all going to those different outings now. So Sunday, come on to church. Join us here at 925 West Pearl Street in Jackson, Mississippi, on the corner of Rose and Robert Smith Parkway, which is formerly known as Pearl Street, are here at 10:30 a.m. We start our Sunday service, or you can join us for Sunday school at 9 a.m. We will be streaming it on Zion Tribe MB Church Facebook page, as well as YouTube. You can take a look at the website, www.zion-travelers, TRAVELERS.org, to get to the links and directly to our information to view to watch service. But we definitely would like for you in the place here at Zion Travels, 925 West Pearl Street in Jackson, Mississippi. But if you have a church home, definitely attend your church service. Don't just sit here and watch it on social media. Now, I applaud the individuals, that the creators of social media, where we can stream the service. I applaud you guys for doing that. But definitely would love to see you in a place. So any church service that you want to attend, definitely go to the particular building, but so that you can fellowship and mingle with your brothers and sisters in Christ, as well as you can learn the word and potentially meet a potential employer. So again, you see how they're making these connections? No, definitely get out. You can make connections, present yourself well, because you never know who you may run into. So, in the words of Ti, if you see me on the street, don't act like you don't know me. And so, if you see me on the streets, no, hey, give me a high five and say congratulations, doing what you're doing, like what you're doing. I really do. I like words of affirmation to help me continue to do what I do, because I'm trying to help make a difference, and I definitely need your help to help make a difference in society. We got a lot going on, so let's make a difference positively in society of what we're facing. I thank you guys for your time. It's time for me to get out of here. We're about to go to finish up here at church, and I got to go spend some time with the family before I get to go into work. Yay. So definitely join us here again on More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Appreciate you guys' time. Thank you for your support and your prayers. Continue to be with us as we continue to go on this journey. And I definitely would like to see you guys at the different events. So definitely come on now and enjoy the events. Enjoy what we're doing. For more information, you can look on the website. They got all the good information and how to contact me, how to reach me, all the good stuff. So definitely come on out and enjoy what we're attempting to do. So much love to you guys. It's about time for me to get out of here, to go out and have some fun. 1 + 1 = deuces.